S. Mustafa. I'm from Sierra Leone, and we are from Sierra Leone. We are members of Sierra Agriculture and Services. We are in palm farming. Our purpose of being here is fact-finding the mission. You know, evidence-based knowledge is better than when you catalog it from the book. But when you see things for yourselves, you'll be interested in so many things. The idea, your orientation will be different, and we've read a lot about your program, Farming in Africa, through the YouTube. We've visited that of your site. So as a result, we thought it fit. Let's do evidence-based visitation. We'll reach out to see your farms, see what you're doing, and how you're going about doing it. So we too could learn from those and then apply them to our own institution. Well, though tiresome, but nothing in life is easy. And when you have a goal set, it's definite you come across obstacles, barriers, but your focus is, and you have to be committed to your focus mission, which is the overall goal to achieve what we came here. And our objective, we are doing it. Our overall goal is the farming which we are in.
So far, the reception is okay. Reception is good.
Yeah, and I hope to buttress what you said, honestly, reaching you guys from communication and in person when we met you, you're so accommodating. That I can tell you for free, and that tells us you're actual farmers. Because farmers, you know, you have to be natural, be on the ground, and reach out, build bridges, the networking. No one person can do it. When people from different countries and different areas and different nationalities doing the same thing you are doing, the overall goal is to serve Africa. Nobody's coming to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves. Via the YouTube channels you have, we've been visiting the YouTube. You do a lot of research as well. So, and the Semanhyia farm has been so impressive to us, honestly. When we keep watching, as a gentleman by the name of Fred, when Fred talks to you, when you watch the program, you are moved. You say, well, if he can do it, I can do it. It's just a matter of commitment. And taking the first step is the challenge. And you don't have to relent until you are there. That I believe. Well, the channel itself has broadened our horizon, has given us the zest, the zeal to look it beyond the normal level. As I told you initially, we've been in palm farming, and now we want to expand to livestock. And with livestock, we want to go into cattle and small ruminants. And from our engagement with Fred, we visited a farm where they are about starting a vegetable program, and we'll discuss it. And though we have a pending trip to visit the livestock area one of these days, but our engagement with him, his experience, he has shared his experience. When Fred is talking to you, you will really know he has passion for what he's doing. And having the passion and then having the right team together. It's not about financial resources. It's about having the mindset, the right team together, and you start small until you grow big. And we have learned from his own lessons as we kept discussing, and we'll keep learning. That will be a continuous process. It's not going to be an event.
Hi there, thank you so much for choosing to watch this video, and welcome to Farming in Africa. Our journey or mission here is to change the narrative or how farming is done in Africa. And we are doing so not just by showing you what we practice, but also bringing tools and equipment, right seeds, even the right breeds into Africa. And that's why we've started our Farming in Africa Agro store in Achimota to be able to make available some of the tools, equipment, seeds, and different things that we use here at our farm that we are exhibiting. So if you haven't visited our store, we invite you to come to the Achimota DVLA. Right opposite there, you will find our store, Farming in Africa Agro store. I hope to see you there and enjoy the rest of the video.
I can tell you, if we can incorporate technology and we look at industrial farming, if we get back, if the private sector drives in with zeal, I can tell you we'll do more than what we think. Because at all times, you know the African population is growing, and as the population is growing, our challenge will be to feed ourselves. And we have to view farming in Africa not as a retirement job. It's something that has to be a way of life. You start with it at the younger age, and you go right through. You understand? But some people, when they are tired and they think they are at the retirement age is when they want to go into farming, you may have the idea, but it's not going to be overnight. It's a process. As you keep learning from the mistakes, then you correct your mistakes, and as you expand, you have control. And if we all decide to go, the private sector decides to jump into this with all the might, the zeal, I can tell you, we'll reach somewhere that Africa will be relieved. The only concern is we need our governments to intervene, to encourage the private sector, to make the environment conducive for investment and private sector involvement. Otherwise, the ministries will sit where they are and do all the beautiful projects, say all the beautiful things. When the farming environment is not conducive, the support is not given, I tell you, we will not forge ahead. The obstacles, the bottlenecks will limit our performance. That is my belief, and those are lessons we keep learning. Final words is, you know, if we reach out, and when we reach out as Africans, we travel abroad, we go other places, we learn the lessons. I think it's time we come back to Mama Africa to join our hands together, put all hands on deck to implement what we've learned outside and to solve our problems. People will, you know one thing, people will share that glory with you, but they can't take it and give it to you. And they stay without. That is what I believe. I can share my happiness with you, but I will not deny myself of my happiness and hand them over to you.
Wow.
So when I meet you on the path, then I will join you. So together as one. Teamwork. No one person can do it. Never attempted, never know. Start. And it's not going to be easy. Nobody told you to be easy. But when you start, you will reach there. Someday, you will be a role model for others. You will motivate others. So that's my belief.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate everything. I've learned a lot, so that's a very good thing. So I say thank you for now.
Yes, and our entity is Sierra Agri Venture and Services, and we're from Sierra Leone. We started this entire thing 2 years ago, and we'll keep doing it, and we'll do it for we have passion. It's not only about involvement and participation, but there should be the commitment. With the commitment and passion, you will reach there. That I believe. It was a pleasure meeting you.